I want to give you the parable of Woe, the frustrated farmer. Woe was a farmer, and he knew what he was doing. He had some of the best tools and the best seeds, he thought, to make the finest crops that ever could exist on the planet. Woe always felt that perhaps he was ahead of his time, because nothing grew. It was worse than that. In his fields, there seemed to be enemies everywhere. Things would take his seeds, steal his seeds, kill his seeds. No matter what he did, the crops, they were just pathetic. He never really got a hold of what he knew could be there. For years and years and years. Many tried to help him. They came with great wise seeds. He'd plant them and nothing would happen. He was so frustrated. He knew intuitively that his seeds were connected to the central source, that if he could just get them going, they would be beautiful. They would change farming forever. Woe had an original set of seeds. He had tried many times and they didn't work. He abandoned them a long time ago. He tried everything he could. He was frustrated. Years went by and years went by. And then something happened on the planet. Climate change. More than that, something was in the air. Woe was frustrated. He didn't figure that it meant anything different for him. But he thought he'd try. He took the original seeds he was given and planted them in this new condition. As he pushed them into the ground, he felt they went in differently. The ground felt more fertile. Woe actually had some hope. He planted them all. The climate change cooperated. He started to water them. Now this is where the parable goes a different direction than you thought. Nothing happened. And Woe said to himself, I knew it. Nothing ever changes. They didn't work the first time, they're not going to work this time. Every morning he would come out and look at the new seeds and they did nothing. He expected so much, they did nothing. Woe eventually passed away, a frustrated man. But his sons, they knew better. They felt it. They didn't have the frustration that Woe had. They had a renewed hope. They knew the climate was changing. They felt something was happening in history. And the sons would watch the seeds, and nothing happened. And finally one day, when things were really starting to shift and change, there was a result. The seeds started to come up. And the sons were quite excited. The next day they came out, and these odd seeds started to go back down. The next day they came out. The next day they went down. Finally, over a period of time, they realized they were blossoming, they were growing. They were unusual seeds, different than any that ever existed. They were the originals, and the sons knew. that when the timing was right, they would have the best crop on the planet.